Hey everybody, welcome back to More Life with Courtney. I'm Courtney and I'm so glad that you've stopped by to see my channel. So our realtor came over and gave us a rundown of all the things that we need to take care of in our townhouse in order to sell before we move into the new house. And before he came over, I actually came up with my own list. I knew some things needed to be taken care of, and then when he got here, he gave me a list that I had. Well, when he got here, he gave me his own list. Now, before I get into that, I moved into this house back in June of 2014. This was my first home. I'm not sure if you all know, but I'm originally from Georgia. Well, I was born in DC, but I lived most of my life in Georgia, and I moved up here in 2012. So after about 2 years of living, no, 3 years. No, 2 years, I'm sorry. After about 2 years of living in an apartment, I got tired of them escalating the rents, and it was time for something new. So I decided to browse the market for a townhouse. This is the townhouse I ended up buying. As I said, I moved in here in 2014. It definitely served its purpose. When I first moved in, I bought the house with the intentions to rent it out once it was time for me to move away. But I decided that that wasn't going to be the best plan for us this time. Once we get into our new house and get it settled, then we will look into real estate investment again. However, since living in this house, I have definitely outgrown it, and then now that my family has moved in, we definitely cannot fit in here. So it's time to move. So the list that I came up with for, I have a list right here, and I'm sure you're all viewing it right now on the screen. However, the list that I came up with for Donnell, our realtor, was that I knew that our carpets needed to be either replaced or shampooed and pulled tight. The carpet that was included when I first moved in this house, it was brand new carpet, but evidently the people who installed it weren't the best, because now the carpet has started to buckle, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I asked Donnell what we should do, and he gave me his input. But anyway, continue on with my list. I knew that the tile in the master bathroom needed to be replaced. I knew that we needed to paint all the white areas. When I first, maybe 6 or 7 months into when I moved in, I decided to paint the house gray. However, the gray that I chose was too dark. It was too late. I had already bought all the paint, so I just like, forget it. It doesn't look terrible, but it's just too dark for common living spaces. I definitely want to, I knew I wanted to paint all the white areas over, so that way they can look fresh. The powder room on the first floor needed to be painted. I wanted to go with a gray and coral theme. However, one day I put some jars or something, I can't remember, some type of glass jars. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from. I decided to put some glass jars in the bathroom. They needed to be clean. I had bleach in those jars, and the jars evidently were too close to the wall, and the bleach bled on the paint and it discolored it. So I'm just over that. Also, there's an area by the front door where we were moving some furniture upstairs or downstairs, I'm not sure, and it chipped the paint on the corner. So that was another area that I wanted to be, that I knew that needed to be taken care of, that needed to be patched up and painted over. Outside in the front, I knew that we would probably need new front doors, well, the main door and the screen door. And also I know that I wanted the shutters. I went outside one day a couple of weeks ago and realized that a piece of the shutter had knocked off. I'm not sure if it was from a storm or what. However, I do have a huge tree in my front yard, so I'm not sure if that makes a stick or something may have knocked it off. And also, when I first moved in, I decided that I wanted to be real fancy, and I wanted to have sunlight come in the living room, but I didn't want to have blinds, so I decided to frost the windows. I didn't think in the future for that, and didn't realize that everybody may not want that. So I'm not sure if we would need to get new windows or not, but that was on my list. Outside in the back, I knew that the shed needed new doors. Those doors were on the shed when I first moved in the house, Donnell told me that I need to get new doors. Back in 2014, I was hard-headed. Basically, the doors that were on the shed or are on the shed are indoor doors, and they're not appropriate for outdoor weather. And so they weathered down. They got jacked up from whoever was living here prior to me, and I just never took the time to get new doors. Also, I never really went outside because one of my neighbors has like 4 or 5 dogs, and it always stank back there. So I never was really enthused about going outside, so it didn't really bother me. There are door frames around the storage rooms out there. The wood is starting to break down and deteriorate, so I know that that's something that needed to be addressed. In the master bedroom, there was patchwork on the walls, one that was done prior to me moving in, and then others that was done after I've moved in. I had someone to mount the TV on the wall and put the socket up on the wall, and that job wasn't the best job, and so now you can definitely tell that the wall needs to be smoothed and redone. So now that I know that's something that needs to be taken care of. I'm not sure, but I know we may need to get a new washer and dryer. We had the stacked unit, so that's something that I thought that we may need to address. But yes, that was my list, and when Donnell came over, he did address all of what was on my list. However, he added a whole lot. Now this is the time where you will see what our meeting entailed as to what he thought needed to be done to this house. Things that are necessary, because the thing is that the market is very seller friendly. So there aren't really too many things that sellers have to do right now to their houses in order for someone to buy their house. So basically, Donnell came over and gave us the rundown on what are things that's necessary that needs to be taken care of before we put this house on the market. So.
All right, so let's start from the ground up. So you want to get the leaves, your hose, you want to tighten that up. Power washing. Go ahead and get your gutters clean. And oh, if we get this, I won't touch that. And from here, you see this? About the chip and paint over there. Remove the leaves, all done. You could put a bit of mulch there if you want to, or you can just try to put some grass seeds down. Grass seeds probably won't grow fast enough though. So just even if you put a little bit of flowers, just to give you a little bit more curb appeal.
Okay.
The idea. And of course, get all of the
sticks.
Trees.
Yeah, that was definitely a negative about this house, because this big old tree right here. I couldn't even get any natural light in here. So my question, I don't know if this is something that will make a difference, but I just saw this yesterday.
No, don't worry too much about that.
Okay.
Once we clean it up, it'll look almost brand new again.
Okay. Also, now I want to say when I first, because I haven't replaced these windows. These are the same windows when I first moved in. Mm-hmm. But I know that there was, when I first moved in, is normally condensation on this window, and I'm not sure if we would have to replace the windows. It's another reason why I feel like we might have to replace the windows also, but I'll talk about that when we go inside. But I don't know.
So when it comes to those type of windows, I believe you have in your house, I'll look at them, but you most likely, you can replace the sash if you want to.
The sash?
The sash is just, and I'll show you on the inside what I'm referring to as a sash. And that would pretty much give you a new window without the condensation.
Okay. The doors, period. Because this screen door, same door, it's messed up. I don't know if we can buy, maybe Brandon can fix it or whatever, but like on the inside, this
oh, that's it. You can just buy a replacement to that.
Okay, and then the fact that it has been broken or whatever, it wore into this door. So do we have to replace the door altogether now, or just paint the door a whole new color maybe?
You can see if somebody can patch it. I doubt it. You might have to replace the door, and you know, with your HOA, you'll have to keep it brown because that's what the your community only allows.
Okay. Okay.
But a door like this is relatively inexpensive.
Okay, good. Like around how much you think?
You should spend less than $150 for it.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll need this wood. All this wood would need to come out and be replaced. But yeah, this is a simple fix.
So we would have to replace just this patch of wood right here?
Yeah, you see how the wood's already deteriorating. So
Yeah.
once you try to put another screw in it, it's gonna happen again.
Okay.
So you'll need to get that replaced with the better wood.
I was being fancy and I didn't want to put blinds up, but I still wanted light to come in. So I decided to frost the windows. And I know everybody probably won't like that. So that could be a reason why we probably had to just get new windows altogether, because I was being fancy and this is not everyone's preference.
I would say that is not worth the investment in changing out at this time, especially with the market being the way it is. And when I say sash, this is a sash. So this whole piece here,
Oh, the end.
or actually you flip it, it comes out, and then you buy it. You can. There's a model and serial number like within the windows, and you can order a new sash, and it'll come in one piece, and you put it right back. And
Okay, got it.
But
then
I would not waste the money on defrosting them, so just leave it.
basically, the plan is to do whatever we need to do in here. And I guess when we're almost finished doing what we're doing, then we can start the process of putting it on the market. That way it'll be a fast-paced situation,
Okay.
like, you know, whatever. So that's on my list.
Okay.
Carpet. So carpet question. Should we replace carpet, shampoo carpet, and if shampoo carpet, tightening the carpet? Because you see right here, like it's upstairs and down here, like it's like
Yeah.
starting up bulk. I guess they didn't pull it tight enough when they
Did you
did
put
it.
you put new carpet in here afterwards?
It was new carpet when I
When-
moved in.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
Good question. I need to run comps to verify to see how little houses look on the upper end. What I would do is just go ahead and start preparing and getting quotes to have it replaced.
Okay. All right. So we're going to have to get a new washer and dryer, and the washer has leaked, and I don't know what we're gonna have to do as far as like how maybe getting somebody to look at the wood or whatever up under because it has leaked, and this is the result of that or whatever.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to get this drywall. Go ahead and get it removed. You see?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Go ahead, get that done. Repatch it. What we do have to do is get that wash and dry removed, though.
Yes.
If it's not functional, then they're gonna want it functional. So if it's not functional, we need to get it
Removed. So painting, and then I want to change out the toilet seats in all the bathrooms because yes, why not?
Okay.
I mean, what about like? Does it matter about like, you know, all this little stuff? Okay, they don't care about that. Okay. This hood is all messed up. So do we need to get a new one? Of course, we're gonna paint everywhere, but
I would recommend getting one that matches the black appliances if you're gonna replace it. You have to do another. Because you're not gonna. I'm not recommending you replace the whole cabinets unless I see something crazy on the comms. But so like you typically need like a 15-inch clearance from the bottom, and you see where the 15-inch falls too close to the stove. So like if it came, it wouldn't. That's not. There we go. See, it's way
so
too
yeah,
close.
definitely
So you would have to get another
hood
range. So you have laminate floors here. I would probably, if it's okay with you, I would like to reach out to another company that would give me a quote on giving you
new laminate.
Just and going, I mean not hardwood, but luxury vinyl on this whole level. We need this
Yep.
taken care of.
These are on my list.
Probably need to go ahead and it's one or two things you can do with it. Let me see, is it still good or just dry rotted? Just dry rotted. You're gonna have to replace this wood strip and paint it. We talked about
Yeah, we already knew this was on the list.
Yes, my concerns fell on deaf ears.
No, I just
So with this, we need a, I believe this is a 60 wide. So you're gonna need 230, but you're gonna need out the same thing that you buy for your front door. You need for here. These are indoor things. That's why they didn't weather the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Replacing that fixture wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay.
See, this your dry event.
Yes.
You want it even now that because you're even living in here. You see birds can still get in through that little space. So you definitely want to get a new dry vent cover.
Okay.
I believe those. I mean,
I was about to say, talk to me, because I had been wanting to change it myself, but.
So they're cheaper ones. Let me just add it to my list. Because you can definitely put a more modern, just to give me just to bring in more. Since we're not replacing the cabinets, but at least if everything else is like bought up, then it'll look good. Okay. So you are going with, we already have black everything, and then with black here, and then we'll have modern things here, just to kind of make it look, better.
They didn't do a good patchwork job right here. So I don't know if that's something that needs to be.
Yeah, we need to go here and get it. It's cosmetic, but we still want to get it taken care of.
Patching situation.
Yeah.
Right here.
And do you plan on taking the TV with you?
Yeah, why not?
Some people be like, I'm leaving it. So go ahead and take the TV completely down before you start painting so that they can patch the holes.
Okay.
Do not leave it up there. You can leave your outlet up there, but your mount,
take it out.
And so they can patch it. Yeah.
This bathroom tile, we had to redo this tile in here.
Yeah, so if we go with if we get the quote to do luxury vinyl down there, we would just put the same in here. Okay. So I would also recommend, if we're going to do that, is go ahead and change it. You see your vanity is worn.
Okay. I don't think really, other than I said about the toilet seats or whatever, but I guess now vanity.
Yeah, then I would actually leave the floors the way that they are.
Should we take all this down? Yes.
Okay. Looks like a bedroom.
Okay. Thank you so much, Donnell. You definitely added a lot to my list, but it's definitely great additions, and we appreciate all of your insight and assistance. And I guess we'll see you later. Thank you again. Do you have anything to say?
No, I don't have anything to say.
All right.
I will get the list over to you and we'll take it from there.
All right. Well, we'll be talking soon. Okay, guys. So you've now seen what all Donnell thinks that we should do, what he feels is necessary to take care of before we decide to move. So it's definitely a long list, but I'm pleased with it. He said that he has a resource that will be able to take care of all the work that needs to be done, and basically we don't have to pay for it out of pocket. It will come from the equity once we sell the house. So I'm fine with that. I'm very pleased with the decisions that he thinks that we should make, and he's going to give us a quote and we will take care of that. So as you can see, there's a list of all the things that he would like for us to do, in addition to what was on my list prior to him visiting. And as you can see, he added things that we needed to take care of that would add curb appeal to the house, that would be more pleasing, and update the house to appeal to more buyers, so that way we can get higher offers, more offers and higher offers. And that way anything that we receive from the proceeds from selling, it would be beneficial to us. You see, he decided that he wanted to get rid of the carpet altogether. I wanted to save it. He wanted to get rid of it. Replacing the carpet with the luxury vinyl will definitely improve the house, improve the look of the house, make it a lot more young looking, and I'm down for it. I really want the best for whoever decides to move in this house. This was my first house. It was definitely something that I felt proud about myself for. I knew I didn't want to continue to pay escalating rent prices, and so moving into this townhouse was something that I feel was quite accomplished. I moved into this house when I was, how old was I? I think 26. So this was definitely a major accomplishment of mine. I definitely wouldn't want to hand over this house to anyone that wouldn't be appreciative of it. I definitely love this house. I will miss it. However, along with moving up in my life and improving in my life and maturing in my life, comes with maturing and improving in my home space. So whoever gets his house, we will put a lot of love into it and make sure that it is a place that you can call home also. All right, you guys, thank you so much for sitting and talking with me. I definitely am enjoying this channel. I'm definitely enjoying bringing you all along this journey. This is very exciting. It's definitely a learning experience for me, Brandon, and the kids. We're definitely looking forward to what the future holds, and I appreciate you all for following me again on this journey. If you like this video, if you like all the videos that I have posted, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share. And thank you all so much for sitting with me and talking with me. I'll see you all the next time. Bye. So you thought that was it. Actually, I want to let you all know that I'm going to start a new segment on my channel. As you know, I post on Thursdays and Sundays. However, now on Sundays will be a special segment that I have put a lot of thought into, and a lot of love and a lot of research and a lot of experience actually. So Sundays will now be Stepmom Sundays. On Sundays I will be giving you all a lot of insight on things that I have learned and am learning as a stepmother, tips that I would like to help other women who are in the same position as me. I want to be able to give those who may be struggling with being a stepmom encouragement and a sense of aspiration, and also a sense of love and understanding, and let you all know that you are not alone in this. Being a stepmom does not have to mean that you are the mean stepmom, and things don't always have to be in a negative aspect from that point of view. So Sundays will now, starting on, let me look at my calendar. So starting on Sunday, April 18th will be my first Stepmom Sunday session. Stay tuned. I will definitely be giving you all more information about that. But again, I definitely look forward to giving other mothers, new stepmothers, a little bit more inspiration and encouragement on this new journey that you may have started, or you may have been already in and you just need some guidance or some encouragement. Again, I look forward to being a light for you all, and also a bit of resource for women who look like me. Again, I appreciate you all for following along my journey, and I hope that I can be some type of help and love and inspiration for women who are like myself. All right, you guys, thank you again. See you Thursday, I guess, or the next video. Thank you again. Bye.